It's Technology Tuesday here on the Joe Show, and today I'm talking about OnlyFams, a community building tool so that you can connect all of your friends, family, and fanatics together in one place and give them access to all of your information, tools, and resources. How does it work and what is it? Let's find out on today's Technology Tuesday. It's the Joe Show. So you formed your secret society of coffee growers across the world, have you? Who controls the coffee beans? Who keeps the prices up? We do. But you're having trouble keeping it all organized in one place? Well, OnlyFams is here to keep that society together under one roof. And no, I am not saying OnlyFans. All of us are very familiar with this website by now, OnlyFans. It's become very important during the quarantine. It's pretty much where all those Instagram thoughts get paid for their thoughts. You know what I mean. Really though, OnlyFans has been very important during the quarantine as it has empowered a lot of people who are out of jobs to continue making money by doing sex work. Which is why I was surprised when I saw this parody called OnlyFams and I had to figure out what was it all about. Is it real? Is it a joke? What actually is it? So what is OnlyFams? OnlyFams is a private community for your secret society or for your influencer group. They suggest the following use cases: micro schools, private memberships, venture funds, and companies. So as I've built a micro community here on the Joe Show, I decided to sign up, check it out, and give it a little review. So let's find out what's happening when we actually sign up for OnlyFams. So here we are inside of OnlyFams after I signed up and clicked the activation link in my email. This is where I ended up here. So we can see on the left-hand side, we've got Fams, we've got our all and our general. This is where we can start to make posts and say things like, hey, yeah, here we go, create a post, a general. Welcome to the show. It's the Joe, the Go Joe Show community. Boom, save post. Now when you log in, you see that first post. And we start to create a little community and wiki for the Joe Show. I can always go back to general and make some other posts. People can comment on it as we bring in community. Over here on the community tab, we can see that there's a people directory as we add people that will be filled out with a bunch of profiles. Our company directory, this is where we would have information about our company, contact information for everybody, any events that I would be throwing for the Go Joe Show. Perhaps when I do my first live stream here, I'll throw up an event in my OnlyFam, and then Muffmam, you guys can join me on that live stream over on Twitch. And then there's resources. They've got deals and knowledge base. When you first sign up, I noticed that they kind of focus on you as if you were a venture fund for some reason, which makes me like it a little bit less that that's the default that they go with. That's a very privileged and closed community. Definitely not for fams. I don't know. There's a mismatch there when it says OnlyFams and then we've got this venture fam. I don't know, gross. I actually live and breathe venture capital. It is my career choice, but it just grosses me out a little bit. I would have preferred if they just kept it as kind of a community and not had all this deals and knowledge-based thing. I don't know why they're going for this whole venture capital family thing. But what you can do is you can add new categories to each one of these places. So you can, under resources, we could add something else that says Joe's Tools. And then all of a sudden it shows up here. We've got, oh, I didn't save my page yet. Create new page, save. Save page. Please save. I can also add an Airtable, which is like a new Excel sheet. It's definitely taking on Excel. It's a new way to do Excel sheets. So now we've got Joe's Tools. I could probably customize which image I get here, but that's pretty cool. We can add new categories and new parts of the community, always growing, getting a bigger wiki. And then also one thing that I did want to point out is when you go up to the profile, you go over to my organization, and then I can start messing with the settings for my organization, for the Go Joe Show organization, like setting a new theme color. I kind of went with a yellow for the Go Joe Show. So there we go. You can set that. And then you can go into general, billing, obviously profiles, invitations. So if you'd like to join my community, you can send me a shout out in the comments and I'll send you an invitation. You can also activate a bunch of extensions. They have some already pre-installed like deals. Really going for that venture capital thing. Forums, company list, member list, office hours, invitations, Slack invites, Airtable, as I mentioned before. Roles, I'm sure that they'll add more. If I click on the plus button, maybe we can add more. Doesn't seem like it. You can submit your extension, so eventually I'm sure they'll get things like, I don't know, Telegram channels, other new things. I'm brain farting on any other implementations that they could have on, like Microsoft Teams, Jira, that sort of stuff. And one thing that I would recommend going over to is profiles. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to general. Where was it? It was... And one other thing that I want to point out is roles. This is really important. As I mentioned, they start out with this whole VC fund theme in the very beginning with founder, VC, LP, limited partner, and employee. Let's get rid of these because I don't like that. And if you get rid of them, it actually reloads the whole page. That's kind of annoying. So then you have to delete them all very slowly. Let's just change the title to community member. Super boring, but like, yeah. And then we've got... oh, I forgot. We're actually a coffee community. So these are called Joesters, as in roasters. So dumb. So dumb. Now in my OnlyFam here, I've got employee, I've got Joesters, and I've got community members. There we go. Now we're starting to make a community here and build something that could be really fun. So that is what it looks like to be inside of a fam. That is totally empty. Again, as you start adding people here and they start posting stuff and building kind of a social network, I guess it's kind of like a personalized social network, then you can have your OnlyFam, which I think is pretty interesting. And the reason I find this interesting is actually because I already see this being solved in other places. So a lot of like podcasts that I listen to, or a lot of influencers on YouTube, for example, set up Discord channels, and people do this inside of Discord. They create these really big communities, but then they have to do it through channels, and there's no real good way to manage it. This could be a solution for them. I also think this is very interesting for people that have non-pornographic or non-adult entertainment OnlyFans, because again, OnlyFans is really at this point targeted towards that niche, and that's why it was started. I did a little sleuthing on the history of OnlyFans, and it was started by somebody who was already working in the adult entertainment industry, in the fetish industry, or was already running a website that was doing something similar, and then he made OnlyFans. Makes sense. Once they reach critical mass, I'd love to see them rebrand away from OnlyFams, just to distance themselves from OnlyFans, as I do think this is an interesting thing. If you want to join my fam, you can always send an email to hijoeshow@gmail.com and join the Go Joe Show OnlyFam. Inside of there, I'll share all the information that I'm gathering through doing this show and through doing my daily work. It should be interesting. It should be fun. I'll kind of keep it for myself as a log of all of my tools and things that I'm thinking about. But if I had some community there, it would be very, very fun. So join my OnlyFam, the Go Joe Show OnlyFam. And that's been today's Go Joe Show. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button and mash that bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. And until next time, text something good, because you know it. I love you.